Hello, John. How can I assist you today?
Hi, do you remember what demo I booked last time?
Hi, John. You previously booked a demo for our AI voice agent solutions. If you'd like to add more services to your demo, we can certainly do that.
I would like to add AI powered customer support.
Great choice, John. I've noted that you'd like to add the AI powered customer support demo along with the AI voice agent solutions. Just to confirm, you still prefer February 7th at 4 p.m. for the follow up, correct?
How about 5 p.m.? I would like to change it to 5 p.m.
Noted, John. I'll update your preferred time to February 7th at 5 p.m. for the demo of both AI voice agent solutions and AI powered customer support.
Also, as you can see, after the call, it kind of updated the memory. Next time when the user calls, it has the idea about what conversation they had. Hello guys, so in this video we are going to build a dynamic voice assistant in Vapi that will have customer memory that includes their name, their email and also their previous conversations. So let's get started. Okay, so before we move into actually building this, first I will explain you how it looks like in the background, so it will give you a better idea of what we are going to do in the video. So imagine this is your Twilio number. So whenever you make a call, so the assistant connected to this number is basically requested to the server. So the server actually has the configuration. So whatever the assistant you built on the Vapi website is basically stored in the server. So that configuration is requested and it is processed, and basically you are able to talk to that assistant. But in this case, what we are going to do is we will store the configuration, kind of store the configuration in our server. So in this case it will be our make scenario. So when we make the call, basically the configuration is picked up from our server. So in this configuration, basically we will be able to have the name of the customer. Basically it will be a dynamic configuration. So the name of the customer, the previous conversation, their email ID and many other things. So once we pick that thing up, we basically send it to Vapi, and through Vapi this basically gets converted and we are able to talk with that assistant. So what can be the use cases of this thing? So these are like the use cases. So user info is in database, so we don't need to ask for the details again. Call ends abruptly and user calls back to make changes to the requests. So it's like, imagine having a human in the call. So basically what happens is, whenever the name is in the database or the person has ever contacted a business, that human agent remembers that person, that yes, his name is John or anything like that. So if we have it in the database, so it basically picks up the data and it doesn't ask again for their email address, their phone number. So this is the first use case. Then the second use case is basically call ends abruptly and user calls back. So let's say like user is booking a demo maybe. So sometimes like the call ends abruptly and half of the details are not captured and the user calls back. So basically in that case the assistant will have half of the information what the user gave and where did this stop. So in that case basically we are able to retrieve the information which was given before and basically proceed with that. So the third use case is basically user calls back to make changes to the requests. So in some cases what can happen is the user wants to make changes to the request they made. Let's say they want demo for a certain thing, but they want to change the date for the follow-up for the demo to another date, or they want to change the service to a different service for the demo. So they can basically do that. So the assistant basically remembers all the conversation which happened in the beginning or in the previous call. Let's go ahead and build this. So first let me show you how the server request looks like. So let's add a webhook into the make scenario. Let's copy the webhook URL. So once you have copied that webhook URL, basically you have to go to your Vapi and in settings you will find this tab which is server URL, and now you have to paste your server URL over here. So as you can see, now hit on save. Try refreshing this page because sometimes, I don't know, it doesn't map the server URL. Okay, looks good. So I'm on the phone numbers tab right now, and this phone number is not assigned to any assistant. So let's go and dial this number. So let me run this scenario first, and we will dial this number. So it's okay. So I've entered the number. Let's hit on dial. Let's see what actually happens.
You have a trial account. You can remove this message at any time by upgrading to a full account.
So as you can see, the assistant request is made over here, and the phone number also appears over here. So guys, this is how the final scenario looks like. It's pretty hard to make it in front of the camera, so I've made it and I'm showing this to you guys, but I will explain each of the modules what I've used over here. So this is the webhook, of course. Then once we receive an assistant request, we check, we have this filter, so we'll check if it's an assistant request, so it will go through this path. This module has the assistant ID and API keys. So basically what we are doing over here is we are copying the configuration of an assistant. So this is the assistant basically. So we are basically copying the configuration of this assistant and modifying it as per our needs. So as you can see that we have name in double curly brackets. These are like the dynamic elements of this prompt. Also the summary. So once we have copied all the configuration, we will basically like replace this with our dynamic text. So yeah, this has the assistant ID. So to get the assistant ID, you go over here, and to get your API keys, you just go to your API keys and copy this and paste it in this variable. I'm not going to show my API key because yeah, as you know. So once we got that, we go to search rows. So as we have this sheet over here, so this sheet contains the name, email, and the memory of the previous conversation. So we basically like pull those information from the phone number. So as you can see, the condition is if the phone number matches, then we go through this path. Then we have the dynamic variables. So these are the variables which we are going to change. So in name, basically if we run this single module over here and put the information, as you can see on this phone number, we have these information. So basically we are storing it in a JSON, the name, the email, and summary. So you can edit this over here. As you can see, you can add your items, you can have as many items as possible. So just make sure the names over here matches whatever is written over here. So if you see the name and the email, the summary, I think I've missed something over here. Yeah, this will be caps, so make sure you do this thing. Then we copy the assistant configuration. So in this, basically we use this API request to get the configuration of this assistant. So essentially we are using the assistant ID over here. Then we have the authentication. Once that is done, we basically get the assistant. So one thing you have to do before requesting your assistant. And this is very important, is basically go to your advanced settings, and in server messages turn off everything and just keep uh, end of call report, because this configuration will be copied to the dynamic assistant. So basically, like when we are doing this configuration call, it will also copy this thing. So if you have conversation update, it will constantly like fire the webhook, so it's not good. I have made this mistake, so I'm reminding you to not do this. And then once we are done with that, let me remove this. Now we have to keep this one. Yeah, you have to paste your URL over here as well, because we are going to have the summary of the present call, so that it can be referred to as in the next call. Then yeah, then the second thing is so when you're using dynamic assistant, make sure you don't have any other assistant in that same organization. So you can basically click over here and create a new organization and have your dynamic assistant over here. Why I'm telling you is because let's say we have any other assistant, so they have this status update and all these requests. So all these requests will also get sent to that to our main server URL. So try to avoid that. So once we have done that, we basically have the configuration of this assistant. So once we have this configuration, we have to remove few things from that configuration. That is, as you can see, the ID, the org ID, then this created at, updated at, and is server URL secret set. We have to just remove those. So we have this JSON over here. So we are basically having this removed and basically converted to JSON. So once we have converted it to JSON, what we are going to do is, you can copy this thing. So we are going to paste the JSON string over here, and then we have the override. So the variable values or the dynamic values which we have over here. So if you go to Vapi's documentation, you will find this thing over here, that you can put the assistant ID and all the variable values. So basically these are like the JSON, the key, and the value. So we are having the name, the email, and the summary basically. So that is what we are doing. After that, it basically get sent back to the server, or so in the webhook response we are sending it back. So this is how the dynamic voice agent works. After that, once the conversation is over, the end of call report, which we have activated over here, so yeah, this one will be sent to this URL. So we have the same URL over here. Let me check if it's same. Yeah, it's same. So once that is received, we basically have the end of call, yeah, getting logged into our CRM or our database, whatever you can call it. So basically we are searching rows and finding the row which matches this condition, and basically we are updating the summary present on that row, so as you can see. So yeah, that's all. Let's run and check this out, how this actually works. Alright guys, so quick adjustment over here. So I've made this adjustment. So basically we are removing the plus symbol over here, because in the seat we cannot put plus symbol. So I just have the number starting from the prefix and the number, but yeah, just we need to remove the plus symbol so that it works properly. Then even over here as well, yeah, we need to paste this one. So yeah, it's fine now. Let's test this out.
Hello, John. How can I assist you today?
Hi, do you remember what demo I booked last time? I would like to add some more.
Hi, John. You previously booked a demo for our AI voice agent solutions. If you'd like to add more services to your demo, we can certainly do that. Are there specific services you're interested in, such as sales automation, workflow automation, or AI-powered customer support?
I would like to add AI powered customer support.
Great choice, John. I've noted that you'd like to add the AI-powered customer support demo along with the AI voice agent solutions. Just to confirm, you still prefer February 7th at 4 p.m. for the follow-up, correct?
How about 5 p.m.? I would like to change it to 5 p.m.
Noted, John. I'll update your preferred time to February 7th at 5 p.m. for the demo of both AI voice agent solutions and AI-powered customer support. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, that's all. Also, as you can see, after the call, it kind of updated the memory. So next time when the user calls, it has the idea about what conversation they had previously. So this is how this works. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Do like, share and subscribe, and comment down below what topic I should cover next. And as always, the resources will be in the description, so do check it out. Thank you.